in business are absolutely worthless. They're worried about what people think about them in a way that is so fucking nasty that it would make you want to puke if you actually knew what was going on in their mind. Think of all the nastiest movies you've ever seen, and that's what they think in their head. How can I get something from her with giving nothing in return while they pretend to be nice to your face, while offering no goods and services, while then closing other women's businesses down by gossiping out their asshole about lies that you all fall for, called a Ponzi scheme. And if you've broken any form of, for example, she didn't say thank you when I gave her that. I'm closing her business down. Literally. Yeah, literally. She didn't do what I asked her to do, so I'm not gonna show up at her business. Literally. She turned her back on me when I needed her most. Oh, but I'm an independent woman with a business. And then didn't even tell me that she was expecting me to do something for her, and then expected me to know that she was wanting me to do the thing that she wanted me to do. And then they said, real love is love. You're fucking kidding me, right? In this house, we believe only Black Lives Matter, and that women's rights are human rights. I would disagree on that. The color black sucks out the light. It doesn't draw the light to show and shine on the dark, apparently, because if that was the case, Monavan would be in her fucking grave at this point. Gary V. In business is literally watching Valeria and Melissa Wood take photographs together. How fucking stupid are you? They think that everything's about themselves. They think their entire business is about them. While their men praise them for every dollar, except for guess what? Their men are the ones running the fucking business, Gary V. Gary V is the one promoting that bitch in front of everybody while she stands there and goes, I'm so pretty and clean eat, and I'm just so all about everybody should eat clean and eat clean and eat clean and fruits and vegetables and eat clean. And then Gary says, wow, you're so smart, babe. Literally, that's your content now, Gary Vaynerchuk. Well, he says, be humble and kind. Be vulnerable to these people. Go be vulnerable to Melissa Wood as she tells you about the moon and the stars and the pie in the sky and all the things that she thinks that you're deserved, but you haven't done shit in your fucking life. Not to mention you married into fucking money, which is her entire customer, while they then all collectively come together and then all make you their customer as if one day you too can be like them, yet it never fucking arrives. Not that I'm really sure why you would want to even be like that, but in your mind you think that's the life, that's the glam life. Because Gary Vee told you that it was so wonderful. He's so happy with her, which he never seems to stop saying. Never seems to stop telling you that she's his fiance and that they're married, they're getting married, and her name is Mona, and he cleaned this, and he cleaned that, and he cleaned this, and he cleaned that. Wow, that's so intelligent, Gary V. Now let's talk about 2025. Let's talk about the number one marketing scams. That would be everything that you fucking represent. That would be everything that you all fucking represent. So you all stand around and you say absolutely nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing about nothing to assist nobody. And then you all come together like a clan and then give each other awards and kudos. And then we're, as an American community, we're supposed to stand there and agree to that shit. Otherwise you get blacklisted. That's real entrepreneur and that's real fucking business. And then lazy people like her walking down the street go, yeah, she's really pretty and they're really rich, so they must know everything. It's called manipulation, you dumb bitch. And that's women in business tearing women down while you all dramatically say, I'm the victim. Well, you didn't do what they asked you to do. Your life never gets anywhere. You live in fucking misery. You moan and cry and complain. But you better believe the moment you feel any form of uplift, those bitches will be on you like a pack of wolves. While Gary Vee stands there and gives her more props and more kudos as she uses your content to fuel her dumb ass cunt bitch. You fucking know that you used to give her my shit. It's all on fucking tape. It's all on fucking video. And then you continuously try to stop me from being successful. They stand around and expect praises and kudos for bad behavior. That's all they want. Tell me how wonderful I am. Tell me how pretty I am. Tell me how wonderful I am. Tell me how pretty I am. And no repercussions or accountability is ever held to any of these influencers to where they then now are who they are today, which is a bunch of psychopaths who literally live in diabolical behavior, never speaking out the truth, but call it my truth to weave in and out to look cool for camera. Well, guess what, motherfuckers? You broke the fucking law. So you should have listened to me in the fucking beginning. Sorry that you didn't like my presentation or the fact that you actually got held accountable for this shit. But now it's all out in the open of how disgraceful, disgusting, and anti-American Democrat you are, liberal you are, loser you are, anti-American racketeering that you are. All the plan from the very beginning to expose each and every one of you for the illegal activity that has been going on for years. In the real world, you actually have to answer to somebody when you're acting unethical, immoral, and illegal. It's how you learn to be ethical, moral, and common sense. However, the Democrat Party wanted to take all that away from us so that Kamala Harris could word salad you into a vicious existence of what they call joy, to take the joy out of everything so that she could stand on a podium and say, here I am, I'm a dictator, but it doesn't actually look like I'm a dictator because I'm so friendly and nice. Not sure what part of that you don't understand is completely mentally challenging, mentally ill, and in the old days you would call it bipolar behavior or schizophrenia. But that's the way women operate in business. All you have to do is go look at the fit check. I just want to tell everybody that I'm wearing an outfit and this is a tank top and these are a pair of spandex pants and we're going to dinner at this really elite fancy restaurant where my boyfriend and my diamond ring. We will be there with all these really fancy rich people and that's our business. And then the men say, damn, my bitch is hot. She's hot. That's hot. And then you're like, well, I want to talk on the Giggly Squad and on the podcast here and the podcast there and the podcast here and the podcast there. And oh yeah, the podcast here. While I then show up on CNN while I get free ride, no repercussions, no accountability. You are creating and reaping havoc all over everybody. But now you're strong enough to tell everybody how they're supposed to feel, even though they feel fucking miserable. Yet you don't give a shit about that. So I'm not really sure what you cannot recognize. What you can't fucking recognize on what is the fucking real shit that's going on here, you stupid fucks. You will never be able to wash this shit out. Do you fucking hear me, Mona Van? Do you fucking hear me? All of you, you stupid fucks.